Hi, dear viewers. Welcome to the channel Daily English Vocabulary. I'm Sohail. In this video, I'll be teaching you super useful C1 English vocabulary with detailed explanations. And in the end, there will be a quiz to see how much you have learned. So don't miss the quiz. Watch till the end. Let's start. So, dear viewers, the first word is feasible. It's an adjective. It is used for anything which can be done or achieved successfully in the available resources. It is something which is practically possible, doable. There are 2 points to consider. At one hand, you have a project or a task that you want to complete and its requirements. And on the other hand, you have the available resources like time or money, etc. If the available resources match the project requirements, the project is feasible. Otherwise, it is not. One more thing, to call something feasible, you need to make careful assessment. You cannot say that something is feasible on random guess. The noun form of feasible is feasibility. Feasibility studies are done before every major project, and sometimes they take years. Here are some examples. It is not feasible for me to take money out of my business to buy a house. He found it feasible to work on two projects at the same time. Synonyms for feasible are achievable, workable, practical. Antonyms are infeasible, unrealistic, impractical. The next word is discern. It's a verb. It means to see or notice something which is not clear or obvious. For example, in this illustration, you can see the parrot in the trees. It is easy to see because it is clear. But can you discern the parrot now? It is there, but it is not clear. So, to discern something which is not clear, you need to have sharp observation and you need to pay attention. Discern is most commonly used for noticing or recognizing emotions or intentions. For example, to discern someone's pain or fear behind their smile, or to discern someone's evil intentions when they are apparently very friendly with you. It needs good judgment and keen observation. Here are some examples. The experienced selector was able to discern his hidden talent. I was able to discern her fear behind her smile. Synonyms are perceive, detect, distinguish. Antonyms are overlook, ignore, confuse. The next word is skeptical. It's an adjective. It is used for people who are not easily convinced and have a questioning or doubting attitude. Skeptical people require evidence before accepting or rejecting any new information or story. This word comes from Latin word skeptikos, which means to examine or consider. So skeptical people examine facts before making up their mind or before accepting any new story. Being skeptical is generally positive and useful. For example, a police officer, a scientist, a journalist should be skeptical to reach the truth. But sometimes it can be negative when it is excessive. The opposite of skeptical is credulous. A credulous person is overly trusting. They readily accept whatever is told to them. But the skeptical person questions and doubts everything and requires proof. Here are some examples. I was skeptical about the new diet plan until I saw real results. He gave me a skeptical look as if he didn't believe a word I said. Synonyms for skeptical are doubtful, suspicious, questioning. Antonyms are trusting, credulous, convinced. The next word is adroit. It's an adjective. It is used for people who are very clever and skillful with their mind or hands. Adroit is a word of praise. Adroit people are very skillful and expert in their work, and they are quick at solving problems or tackling situations. We can use adroit for people who work with their mind or for people who work with their hands. So we can use it for a surgeon or for a lawyer, a carpenter or a barber, etc. The key quality of adroit people is that they work with speed, skill, and sophistication. Whatever they do, there is elegance in that. The opposite of adroit is clumsy. A clumsy person is often unskilled, and whatever they do, it lacks elegance, and there are often errors in that. Here are some examples. The adroit carpenter carved beautiful design with speed and skill. He was adroit at reading people's emotions and responding appropriately. Synonyms for adroit are adept, dexterous, nimble. Antonyms are clumsy, inept, incompetent. And the last word is inevitable. It's an adjective. It is used for anything which is certain to happen, unavoidable. For example, in this illustration, you can see a block of ice is placed on fire. In this case, the melting of ice is inevitable. It cannot be prevented. In our lives, there are many things which are inevitable. For example, aging is inevitable. Nobody wants to get old, but it is unavoidable. In the same manner, death is inevitable, and so on. Here are some examples. Time makes change inevitable, whether we welcome it or resist it. If you don't focus on study, failure is inevitable. Synonyms for inevitable are unavoidable, certain, inescapable. Antonyms are avoidable, preventable, uncertain. And so, dear viewers, here is the quiz. Let's see what you have learned. I'll read the question followed by three options, and you will pick the right answer. The first question is: building a house in such a short period is not blank for me. Options are skeptical, adroit, feasible. And the correct answer is feasible. Building a house in such a short period is not feasible for me. The next question: she was blank of his talent until she saw him perform. Options are inevitable, discern, skeptical. And the correct answer is skeptical. She was skeptical of his talent until she saw him perform. Next question: he is an blank lawyer with sound knowledge and a convincing tongue. And the options are adroit, skeptical, discern. And the correct answer is adroit. He is an adroit lawyer with sound knowledge and a convincing tongue. Next question: she could blank the irritation in his voice. Options are discern, adroit, inevitable. And the correct answer is discern. She could discern the irritation in his voice. And here comes the last question. Ups and downs in life are blank. Options are inevitable, feasible, volatile. And the correct answer is inevitable. Ups and downs in life are inevitable. So, dear viewers, this is the end of today's lecture. I hope you found it valuable. If so, please do like the video and subscribe the channel. And don't forget to share your quiz score in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.